It's a little bit off topic here, but I ordered peanut coffee.
Yeah, you gotta talk about this because I didn't really engage with you the other night when you told me about it.
So this is
I was just like, you just take my money.
Hey, I make money too. But anyway, I got an email. Like I usually just delete most of my emails in the one email I get because it's like my junk email kind of.
But she still reads them.
No, because I still have people. I reserved. Anyway, we won't get into that. No, I have to say it. Okay, so I reserve my one email, my other email for like super I care about.
Right.
And then this other one is like the one that everyone gets.
Right.
Okay. So I don't mind having to delete, but I still get things that are important on that one.
Yeah.
But the other one, I want it to be like special so that.
And you go through every email.
No, I don't look at them.
Really?
Most of the time I just delete them. This one had it in like, you know how you can see like part of what it says?
Yeah.
It had peanut coffee in part of what it said. So I actually didn't just delete it. I did open it up and I read it because I really like peanuts and I really like coffee. And I was like, I need to read this.
This is a must read.
So I looked into it and I was like, so I don't usually, you know me, maybe other people don't, but I am not someone who will buy stuff. You have to really, I will literally think on it maybe 3 years, especially if it's like a little bit of a higher priced item before I buy it, if I actually ever do, because I just might not.
Yeah.
So anyway, I see this and I'm like, I am really interested in this. So I look into it. Peanut coffee, this is what it is. It is not coffee flavored with peanuts. Peanut coffee is literally when they make like peanut oil. They press out all the oil and then they have left over like this powdery like nut without any of the oil. Okay. And then they make it into like coffee ground consistency. And that is what it is. You brew it like coffee and it looks delicious. I cannot wait to try it. So I did buy some.
Okay.
But here's the other reason why I bought it. So shout out to the USA. The like only company I could find that makes it is like a US owned and operated business.
Yeah.
And so that was actually another reason why I was like, okay, like I wouldn't usually pay this much for coffee and I wouldn't usually buy something that like I haven't tried, but I'll support you.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it anywhere else. And I was like, that's kind of cool. So I bought it. And if I like it, I'm going to advertise it and more people can support that company.
Yeah.
Virginia Gold, it's called.
I'm all for advertising small business and American made businesses. Yeah, you telling me that a second time, I have nothing to say on it. I thought maybe like hearing it again, you would describe the process in a little more detail.
It looks super creamy. Okay, so listen, here are the perks of peanut coffee.
You tell me the perks. I'm ready.
You can buy, I will advertise for them, even though I don't know if it's good yet, that you can buy peanut coffee that they put a little bit of caffeine in. But this, if you buy just the straight...
Wait, so this has no caffeine?
No, it has no caffeine.
What's the point?
Because if you're trying to lower your caffeine intake, first you get coffee with coffee or peanut coffee with protein. Stop it. Peanut coffee with protein. Okay. It's got protein, which is really good for you, especially in the morning.
Yep.
So you don't spike your blood sugar.
Yep.
No caffeine. So you're not as addicted to caffeine.
Yeah.
Okay. No chemicals in it if you're looking for decaf.
Okay.
Right? Because they're not taking caffeine out of it.
Right.
And I think there were some other perks that I can't remember, but those were the three I cared about. It's 100% peanut. And they said it was super creamy and it looked really creamy.
What color is it?
It's the same color as coffee.
So it comes out brown-ish.
A brownish color, yeah. They say it smells like coffee. It resembles...
We're going to make it on the podcast.
Oh, yes.
I'll bring the Keurig that we have over here. We'll put it right here.
Well, I don't know if we can make
podcast.
it in the Keurig, but...
Well, I have like one of those K-cup things.
That's true.
We just scoop some of those in there and just make it.
Okay. I feel like
we'll do this. We'll have our first, maybe not our first, but whenever we record a podcast in here again and we have the coffee, we'll do a taste test.
You'll have to try it in the French press first before you judge it through a Keurig.
Okay. Well, at home we'll do the French press and then, then we'll do a live viewing here and just show people what it's all about.
But I just have to say...
Unless it's terrible, and then we'll just get on the podcast and just trash all over this American-made product.
I have to say that I have this feeling that it is going to become a big thing. I'm telling you, it's going to become a big thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is like every like old person at like 3 a.m. watching QVC. This is the product. This is it. This is going to be big.
I could not be a QVC like salesperson, but maybe for this peanut coffee, I could be. I might be able to talk about it like around in circles.
You're talking about it right now. You're talking about it right now. Hey, I'm cool with it. I got a candle right here, Hawk and Hatchet. I bought a bunch of products from them. They're American made. They have an apothecary that makes like shampoo, soap, beard oil. What do they have? They have like stick cologne, which I'd never heard of before.
Stick cologne? Is that just like hard cologne? Like the regular cologne we use?
I don't know.
It's just not the spray?
I think it's like, yeah. I think it's like a stick of scented.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
That is a weird way to call it.
I don't. I guess you like rub it on yourself.
I don't know. It's hopefully.
Oh, it's like deodorant.
I don't know. That's what it sounds like.
No, I don't. I'm not doing a great pitch for this company. They have great stuff.
I would be a better QVC salesperson.
You totally would be. But I have their beard oil in my beard right now. This is a candle. They have a bunch of different candle scents that are pretty cool. It's a very manly company. So all the guys listening out there, check them out. But like you said, if it's an American-made company, a small business, I paid like, oh man,
it was
almost double what I paid. Now the one beard oil I got was kind of like a special edition one.
Yeah.
So it was a little more for the amount of ounces that it came with. But like one, it smells amazing.
It does smell amazing.
Yeah. She knows. See? Yeah. But I don't mind doing that when it's an American company.
Yeah.
You know, like, and people shouldn't be bothered by that. You should want your American businesses to succeed because we saw what happened in 2020 when the lockdowns hit and nothing was made here. We were short on so many products. You know, when we had a lot of the blockades in place of trade coming into the country, we were like short everything. Yeah. It was crazy. I didn't realize how much we had shipped overseas.
Yes.
Nuts. Completely nuts.
I'm definitely good with, like, I want to start supporting more like local businesses and American made things, like not just American made, but like, you know, that they're here.
Right.
You know, because like, for
small
example,
business American made. Yeah.
The place I bought the peanut coffee, once again, it said like free trade on there. And like, it specifically said like it was an American family and they own it and they operate it.
Yes.
So like, I know that not some things are being done overseas. Like everything's there. And I just think that's really cool and I want to support that.
Yeah. So. I think that's the key. Like this company, like if you go to the about page, like the owner wrote the about page, you know, like his picture's on there. Like that's how mom and pops it is.
Yeah.
He's like, I make these.
Yeah.
It's a limited supply type company.
Because he makes them.
Right. They're not made in bulk. You know, so he has to develop all of these things, all the candles, all of the apothecary stuff, all of the what else do they sell? I think they sell cologne sticks. Yeah, I probably should look up what those are before I talk about them.
That's hilarious.
Good stuff. Yeah. Rub it on your arms. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for people that are listening. You're welcome. You're welcome for not having to view this. What's up, everybody? You just watched a clip from one of our Just Breathing podcasts. If you want to see the full version, you just hit the link in the description below. Or if you want to just keep watching clips, we got some more right here. Thanks, everybody.